Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Disclosure in the Media. I'm back with Ryan Pollenkarts, and
Hey, everybody.
we are doing more of Fallout 4 Far Harbor. So we're going to continue from where we left off with the last save, and we're going straight into gameplay this time. And we'll see what comes up as we go along with this. There's not really much to be said other than what the gameplay is displaying. So I'll notice things as we go along. Hopefully, there's more disclosure in this part because I know where we left off. Isaac also had said he had embedded a message in here somewhere. I know the previous part was about the synthetic technology and the synths that we've been speaking about last time, but I know there's also other things that he usually likes to show us in this. So we'll go along, and then after this part of the gameplay concludes today, we can go into a channeling bit.
All right. So we left off here. We're right outside of Arcadia, the synth refuge, and Dima, the lead synth, has tasked us with recovering his storage drives, trying to find one of the synths that was supposed to come there, and finding all of Dima's old memories. So, the most important quest here for the story is Best Left Forgotten. So either we can go right into that, or we can do these side objectives. That's up to Chris's choice right now.
Okay, why don't we go Best Left Forgotten?
All right, so this will bring us to the Children of Atoms, the religious cult that worships radiation, to their base called the Nucleus, eventually. But first we need to traverse the wasteland. I know from previous experiences on the island that this is not the most hospitable area, and that we've got a decent amount of enemies in this area.
Yeah, I sneak around everywhere when I'm playing games like this.
I'm at a level where like sneaking isn't really necessary. I'm just doing it for immersion.
Yeah.
But I think that's the raider base down here. Yeah.
Saw something. Let's check it out.
Our companions. Make sure we get anything of any use. Remember,
Like
this
how
is
there's just random crap in there, like hairbrushes, fans, all that other stuff. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it makes it feel like it's a lived-in world at least.
Mm-hmm. I'm beginning to think I'm getting more of a download as we're doing this. I'm beginning to think that the quest line, of course, you're retrieving his memories and everything, and it's basically the theme is best left forgotten. So I've heard that phrase numerous times.
Oh yeah, no, like honestly, that is kind of the whole theme. Like, his memories are gonna unlock things that go down like the rabbit hole.
Yeah, and that's essentially what when you unlock SSP memories, it does exactly the same thing. And some of them can be stored on storage disks like that. They can be stored on crystals to be retrieved again, to be basically re-imprinted on the brain's synapses and put back from a crystal, or they can be suppressed and brought back out. That's another way of doing it. I'm thinking that's part of what the message is here.
Here we are. We've reached the nucleus.
Richter, please, you can't do this. We've
It's
been loyal.
Grand Zealot to you, and your dedication has come into doubt. You need to prove your faith. One of you may return to the fold. The other will return to Adam.
Richter, this is insane. You can't expect us to...
Will there be anything else?
That'll be all, sister.
Thank you, Grand Zealot.
You, what are you doing here? Did Far Harbor send you?
It's okay. I'm not from Far Harbor. I'm from the Commonwealth.
Quite the journey. So, explain to me what you're doing here. You come seeking a place among Adam's children?
Adam's children? Who are they?
We are the children of Adam, servants of the creator of this and all worlds. You walk through his domain,
What do you mean, his domain?
the island. You've seen the fog, heard the Geiger counter on your little bracelet pipe up? That is Adam, spreading his glow across this land, and that glow is the path to our salvation.
So, you worship radiation?
We worship its ability to transform, to create something better.
There used to be these great
Why?
big animals called
That idea called to you?
long trunks.
What was happening with those two children of Adam you were, interrogating?
An issue of loyalty. Not something you need to concern yourself with. Now, unless you've come to join Adam's faithful, I suggest you go on your way.
I'm not interested in your cult. Just let me in and we won't have any problems.
That's not happening.
All right. I'll do what Adam requires.
Then let us hope he deems you fit. There is a small spring not far from here. Drink from it. Follow where it leads. You come back, we'll discuss you joining the faithful.
Also very interesting, they like to call sometimes the spindly beings or different Orion factions pre-Adamites. In history, they like to call them like essentially before Adam and Eve sort of thing. And they irradiated the world in essentially the same fashion. So they like to call any sets of beings that had the elongated skulls previous to a known civilization pre-Adamite in the radioactive period of history, around the time when the nuclear fallout hit. I find that interesting. I know it's Adam based on nuclear atom, but it's a play on that type of theme.
On us to go do like a ritual.
What was that?
The guard guy sent us to go do a ritual.
Okay. Also, I was told I went along with some channelings at one point where nuclear radiation also has its own consciousness, has bits of like essentially the Orion beings that brought it into being kind of saved into its conscious mind or molecular structure. And other elements. It's basically almost like anti-nature, where it can manipulate nature, essentially, or anti-creation, essentially, in its own right.
Yeah.
And can manipulate any genetic structure into anything. Also, essentially, those people worshiping the atom, they're
That guy
also
doesn't look so good.
empowering it as well, very much like the Orions. They're essentially empowered by and the radiation cloud stronger than that.
Needs a password. There must be some clue around here. Needs a password. Must be some clue around here.
Guess it was nothing. I'm too damn sober for this.
Needs a password. Must be some clue around here.
I don't know what. Got this quest.
Oh, you're looking for the password for that terminal?
Yeah. Don't know where to find it.
You'd think it'd be in the room.
Well, I found a piece of paper in the room, and I read that, but it had like weird words on it that looked like they knew password, but it didn't do anything.
History is made every day.
Maybe it's inside that cage.
Nah, this opens the cage.
Oh, that's a.
That's what I need to get, that like statue. Run into like a bug or something? Generator. I think it might just be a bug.
Who do you think?
Like, I didn't
Hopefully we want them.
Oh, just might be what?
I guess.
I think that might be a bug.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to. Yeah. Okay. I was able to.
There you go. Yeah. It was just a glitch.
I think so.
Okay. At least with the PC version, you can undo it like that.
Yeah. That is the good thing about it. I think there was like a note here that looked like they were passwords. I think.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me too.
Nice.
Must wake from lumber. Believe in nothing. No elements nor ions.
Believe in nothing is what it said? Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
But instead of like icons, it said ions. Like,
oh yeah. They basically don't worship foreign. Also, there's certain religions that are Orion related that essentially associate with emptiness and believing in nothing, essentially nothingness as well.
yeah. Yeah, Far Harbor definitely turns Fallout into more of a horror game.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Definitely a horror genre.
You're back. More than I expected. Did Adam reveal something to you?
Look, I drank from your murder spring and followed the woman, and all I got was this weird statue. I think you owe me.
A woman? Led you to that icon? What woman? What did you see?
It was otherworldly. The woman, she was like a living shadow, cloaked in mist.
Adam above. You really did see her. The Mother of the Fog. The Mother is a messenger from Adam. Acts as a guide to those important to his plans and the future of this family. She's the one who led the first of us to this place. And if she revealed herself to you, then I'd say the path he's laying for you is clear. If you are prepared to take the next step, then I believe there is a place for you among Adam's children.
Sure, I'm willing to learn.
Good.
Maybe we should just focus on getting Kasumi home.
Head inside and present the icon to the High Confessor once his sermon is done. He'll be interested to see that. Once you've spoken with him, you should come see me. Have a task I think you'd be useful for. And here, some more appropriate attire. But know this, we are all devoted servants to Adam here. Messenger or no, actions against the family will not be tolerated. Welcome, brother.
Excuse me, Grand Zealot.
You should come see me after you've spoken to the Confessor. Think you could be of use to the family.
Believe the
That character has a very interesting background. He's ex-Enclave.
Oh, okay.
They are doomed, brothers and sisters.
Seems like it, yeah.
And they know it. The people of Far Harbor need only peer out their windows to look upon the face of Atom himself, given form in holy fog. Yet no matter how inevitable Atom's reign in this land may be, they did.
Oh yeah, I forgot where I just... That's funny. I need to get out of here. Can I get in? Wait, where did this bring me? Oh. Did not mean to go right into there.
Oh, I've done that too. Or I'll turn and hit something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna reload when I first came in here so that I can hear the sermon thing. That's messed it up.
Okay.
They are doomed, brothers and sisters, and they know it. The people of Far Harbor need only peer out their windows to look upon the face of Atom himself, given form in holy fog. Yet no matter how inevitable Atom's reign in this land may be, they deny it. Scoff at us behind their condensers. Kill our missionaries. Slay those who only
our
wish
family
to
has
bring
gotten a
them
little
the
bigger.
light. No longer. After years of skulking in the shadows like whipped dogs, our purpose is clear. And I know the key to our victory lies within the nucleus itself. We will claim the secrets hidden away by that accursed robot. And with them, we will wipe Far Harbor from the island. Adam's veil will roll down its streets. Holy fog cleansing the land of their heresy. And when we are finally granted division, it will be as heroes. A new day dawns, brothers and sisters. Glory to Atom!
Today, boss.
Last child who tried to claim the secrets within roused the guardians of the base. So unless you've been tasked by the High Confessor...
It's all right. The High Confessor sent me.
Of course he did, Sean. But if you are willing to bear the risks, I will not stop you. May Atom watch over you.
I am your vessel, O Radiant One. I will wipe your foes from these shores.
Ah, there you are. I have a job for you.
What kind of job?
A matter of heresy that needs to be dealt with.
I'm ready to serve, Grand Zealot.
There is a woman, one of our own. Or she was. Gwyneth. But she's given herself over to something dark. The Confessor ordered Zealot Thiel to track her down, but the heretic eluded her. Now Gwyneth has begun profaning our holy sites with her mad ravings, openly flouting the word of Atom. The High Confessor wants her found and executed.
We can't try talking to her? Maybe she'll see reason.
Won't lie. Sister Gwyneth was a good woman. But whatever's driven her to this lunacy, I'm not sure how much it's left behind. Regardless, the High Confessors decided her abandonment of Atom's too great a sin. The refusal of his grace can't be permitted.
Why have me do this? You have other zealots who probably know the area better.
Consider it a test. Prove your dedication to the family.
I'll find her, Grand Zealot.
Good. Speak to Zealot Thiel. She should be able to point you towards Gwyneth's trail. Bring Atom's judgment to the heretic. Now go.
Ah, I'd heard whispers of a new convert. Welcome, brother. How does it feel to take your place among Atom's chosen?
Adam's chosen?
This place, the nucleus, the island, Adam has claimed it all. For us, he's chosen. All but one blasted corner. You've been to Far Harbor, yes? Seen its barriers against Adam's holy fog? Its citizens' blasphemous refusal to vacate what is clearly his domain? What would you do with such a place?
I'd reach out to them. Try to make peace.
Do you not believe we have tried?
Sounds like peace would be better for everyone. This island is dangerous enough as it is.
For years, my predecessor begged for peace, while Far Harbor fortified their bastion of heresy. We tried to help them, to bring them Adam's light. Many of our brethren ended up dying for it. But now that I am High Confessor, that time is over. All Adam's foes, whether Far Harbor cowering behind their precious condensers, or that ancient robot hiding away his memories within our very home, they will come to recognize Adam as the sole master of this island. But it is only through unity that we can succeed. Adam requires devotion from all his children. Embrace that, and you will do well here. Now, was there anything you required?
I found this icon. The Grand Zealot said you'd be interested in seeing it.
Is that the Mother? So the whispers were true. You saw the Mother of the Fog. Many of Adam's children spend their whole lives wishing for such a boon. It would seem he expects great things from you, child. As will I. Now, was there anything else?
Would you mind answering a couple questions for me?
Certainly. What do you wish to know?
What happened to the Confessor before you?
Martin. No one knows. One night he was sleeping in his chambers in the vessel, and the next morning he'd simply vanished. The other zealots and I organized a party to try and find him, to no avail. I wouldn't be shocked if he took up in Far Harbor or fled to the south. His dedication to Adam had become questionable. He'd done nothing when Far Harbor executed one of our missionaries, so I dare say it's best that he fled.
What happened to this missionary?
A foul atrocity. Our good brother Andrews had decided to brave the fog and attempt to bring Adam's light to that ghastly town, and remind the heathens of their trespasses. From what I hear, he'd barely spoken a word before they cut him down in cold blood, for nothing more than his devotion. Beasts.
I heard the children are responsible for the fog. Is that true?
Of course. The fog predates our arrival on the island, certainly. But before us, it was but an occasional presence. Yet through our faith, our devotion to family, Adam saw fit to reach across the land, claiming for us more, year after year, until near all lay beneath his grasp. Now, was there something else I could answer for you?
There's so much radiation on the island. How come people here don't get sick?
Some do. But most of our family has been blessed at birth with an affinity for the glow. It's no more to us than a May rain. Warm, comforting. It's why a place like this island truly is meant for his children. Others simply wither away while we gladly await division.
What can you tell me about division?
Adam's greatest gift. Locked inside us all are billions of invisible worlds, waiting only to be touched by his glow, in order to be born anew through division. During the Great War, it was granted to many, though they certainly didn't realize it. But today it is often a slow process, taking years of exposure in order to be realized. We are all here to spend our lives seeking the promise of division, however long it may take. Now, did you have another question?
Didn't have anything else for the moment.
Adam, keep you.
Well, that's interesting.
Be
Also,
respectful.
when
You
they were
won't
saying that
allow
Adam requires devotion, that's essentially what the gods of old did, and a lot of the Orions that needed to be worshipped to gain energy and control, and also the Lady
High
of the
Confessor.
Fog.
Yes?
Uh,
What is it,
that
child?
was actually fairly interesting, the Lady of the Fog, because I've run into beings that are fog-like and beings of mist and wispy type of beings, and some of them accumulate into and can make an avatar of like a woman. Usually, they generally pick female because that's what people like to tend to interact with.
Is something wrong?
And I ran into that
Those
recently.
memories
instead of
you've been
being-
wanting to access? I found a way to unlock them.
You have? Atom above, child. I can only imagine what you had to do in order to lay your hands on such information. But understand that you are to bring anything you find directly to me. I will send word you're not to be impeded. And be careful.
So now we get the choice. Do we want to hunt down the X person and figure out why they left? Or go straight for Dima's memories?
Go straight for the memories.
All right.
We can always do the other one after if there's time. So, yeah.
I don't
Awful
feel
lot of
so
rats
good.
around. We should get out of here.
Also, when they said
Adam, watch over.
divide, I found that interesting. Not only is that cell mitosis, but also the Orions did the whole divide and conquer for and against in history. So there's a double meaning in that as well. It's mainly they were talking about cell adaptation, but there's also the divide meaning dividing people as well. And selecting cells that were more suited to like the Cabal families, which have an immunity to certain things and certain mutations, like anything they've implemented in society, they have an immunity to. Just like he was saying, you know, they developed over time, and with certain families, like a Cabal family would have greater adaptation and have more Orion genes because of the fact they descended from the times of Egypt and Atlantis when there wasn't that nuclear radiation that they also adapted to. And also some of the reptilian genes that also made some of them look like him. There was like he has more of an Orion kind of look to him, in a sense. They're slightly paler, and some instances are green, like you have Osiris, essentially. So essentially he's an Osiris figure. And the Cabal families descend from Egypt, from the Union of Isis family and Osiris's family. So essentially, that's essentially what they're saying there in their own way.
Well, also the division that they were talking about too is like their death and the fact that they're like the radiation has fully divided them.
Yeah, exactly. Fully. Yeah.
Got it right here.
Area unidentified. Intruder detected. Beginning search.
I saw something.
Teach you.
Please
It's you or me, and it ain't gonna be me.
identify yourself. On
Aw, crap.
All approach. Identify.
Time to stop for a drink, yeah?
Area clear. Proceeding with search protocol.
Let's check it out.
False alarm. Standing.
By order of the Captain Wabash, submarine containment leak detected. General evacuation protocol in effect. All personnel report to designated evacuation.
Down.
Ah, so that's why that place is highly irradiated.
Inside, you got,
That's a nuclear sub.
Yeah.
So,
And that's
But
why it was leaking on the out. That's why it was radioactive on the outside. Yeah.
yeah. No, I just hadn't figured out.
Do you ever figure out why there were so many gnome statues?
It's an Easter egg from one of the developers.
Oh, what?
One of the developers.
Oh, okay.
He just thinks it's funny.
What did he do with the Easter egg?
He thinks it's funny.
Oh, thank
It's
you.
like his avatar, like his profile picture is the gnome.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was wondering what that was.
I hear the followers of the apocalypse keep knowledge of the old world. Good people, I say.
Intruder. Identify yourself.
AO compromised. Engaging. Running close quarters subroutines.
That wasn't very nice.
Oh, that doesn't. That's a crazy weird gun.
Yeah, it was.
Not just the damage setup on this thing. Yeah, taking it. I want to see how it works.
Well then, what's next?
Anything I can plug for you?
Won't pretend to have any idea what I'm looking at in there.
Oh, I did not mean to do that at all. But I was gonna give the one companion one of those new guns. So. Oh, okay, that just.
Hi.
Go ahead.
Got everything you need?
Don't know too much about fighting robots. Never really saw the point.
That's all.
Whatever you say.
Hey.
Let's give him all the stuff that I don't need.
That's what I always do.
Yeah. Give him, that's what I was gonna give him as the main weapon. Ammo for it.
Listening.
Unlock Faraday program, auxiliary power on.
I think it wants you to stick your noggin in there. If I were you, I'd decline the invitation.
Engaging.
Guess it was nothing.
Here we
Ow!
It's time for a drink.
If you're listening to this, then you made it inside my memory banks. Take a moment. I know it's a lot at once.
Like
The
Tron.
architecture you're seeing is data.
Yeah.
My data. When I'm plugged into the chair, this is what I see. You're using an earlier version of that technology, a brainwave scanner instead of a direct neural wire. Look around. Do you see that yellow column in the distance? That's long-term memory storage. That's your goal. But you can't just retrieve that data yourself. One of the programs loaded in that holotape is called the Indexer. They're represented by the friendly green sprites milling around. Do you see them? The Indexers have one purpose: to get the data in the yellow column and bring it back to the memory access point. You need to help them get there and back safely. Once they've recovered all the data in the memory, the program will translate it into something you can understand. If you ever need to leave the simulation, then don't worry. Nothing gets reset. You can keep going from wherever you left off.
Yeah, it turns into a bit of a puzzle game.
The system has been alerted to your presence. Now things will get hairier. You'll need to deploy defense constructs against the system's active countermeasures.
Okay, yeah, this
The
is
system's
more like
sentries
a
will do everything they
game
can to
called
stop your
Defense Grid. It's very
indexers from
similar.
returning to the access point with the data.
Basically, these little like thing bring the data back to here, and then you get to access it.
Okay.
Another data block retrieved. One more to go.
Sentry has detected active intrusive program. Intrusion detected. Countermeasures initiated.
Oh.
You fell.
Oh, okay. I thought you reached that too fast.
Sentry initiating erasure of intrusive indexer.
Run.
Intrusive index.
Verifying memory file. 100%. We're done here. We now have an access point into the next memory. Just step into the data stream where this memory was stored.
Memory file identification 0V-9AX0. Converted to audio transcription.
Yeah, it turns into like a tower defense almost. It's an interesting thing.
Things are not going well with Far Harbor. Several of my people have been assaulted, spat at, interrogated for no reason. This is getting out of control. But there's still a chance they can learn to trust us. We just need one of their own who's on our side. I can't let anyone know what I'm about to do. I'll need to set up the equipment far away from Acadia. It'll double as a place to bury the evidence.
Additional location data appended. A makeshift medical facility underneath the VIM. Pop factory. Coordinates downloaded.
This one's a little more complicated, yeah.
Yeah, they get harder as you go, and you have to like use every single trick there is. That's
Have you done this part before?
I've done parts like it. I think I did this one years ago, but I haven't done it in a while because I don't play Far Harbor all that much.
Okay.
Because of these puzzles.
Oh, yeah. Also, I found out with games like this, there are government agencies that set these things up. They look for people that have the aptitude to get through puzzles like this quickly. And that's basically like a job interview for them. And they even displayed this in one of the Stargate series as well, where somebody completed something in a video game and they came back and the military contacted them for a job after that. They want sometimes this is how they recruit people, and aside from disclosure, putting in disclosure in some instances, even in a puzzle game, they sometimes they'll implement certain things like that.
Anti-intrusion countermeasures.
But you wouldn't think of them doing it that way, but that's how they test people. they'll implement them in some video games like that, or situations similar to like maybe classified set of circumstances that they
Beginning
have.
attrition
in
of
the background.
intrusive program.
Or like a situation that they only required a certain limited number of
First,
certain
data
decisions
block
that were
recovered.
made, and
Good.
so they'll
Just
test
keep
people
doing
based
what
on
you're doing.
files and classified information.
Intrusive program detected.
Memory retrieval at 100%. Verifying. Looks good. You can now use the data stream as an access point to the next memory.
Memory file identification 0J-2.
So we've jumped into
Converted
the
to
third
auto
memory
transcription.
now.
Beginning playback.
I'm offloading this memory. I cannot bear lying to Professor Martin and his children of Adam any longer. Better to just forget. I found it. The location of the launch key to fire the nuclear missile inside the submarine. Confessor Martin believes it can bring his people into division. Destruction at the hands of an atomic blast. He struggles with how literal his interpretation of that precept should be. I can't risk him deciding to find the key and use it. His people were the first to accept me for what I am. The thought of them being gone fills me with nothing but pain.
Additional data appended. Location: the Harbor Grand Hotel safe room. Key code 485130.
Makes you almost want to puke when you're looking down like that, though.
Build thing.
Sentry initiated.
See, this also shows military wisdom, tactician
Warning.
knowledge
Data
too,
breach
and that's another
detected.
thing they would be
Intrusion
testing.
countermeasures initiated. Intrusive indexer detected. Sentry beginning erasure protocol against unauthorized indexer.
Memory retrieval now at 60%.
Sentry initiating erasure of intrusive indexer. Sentry beginning erasure protocol against unauthorized indexer.
This should cover this memory, and I think there's only 2 more after this one.
Okay.
It's just easier to get all the memories at once instead of running back and forth.
That's true now.
Complete memory retrieve.
Oh shit.
The data stream is now available to access the next memory.
Additional location data appended. Coordinates to the kill switch command code and the wind farm maintenance building.
Down.
Essentially also retrieving some secret space program memories as well, where you have to allow the pathways to reform and allow them to expand. It's kind of similar. It's not in a more computer way, but in a biological way. But it's kind of similar where you're reforming the pathways in their own right too.
Oh, crap. So, this, yeah, it is similar in that sense, yes.
Yeah.
Especially in the fact that it it's like this is the equivalent of doing inner work together.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Alright, so that was
But
just
a computer version, yeah.
Down here. Oh, I have to lower it. Here. This level. Now, right level. Wow, I really cheesed that. Okay. I mean, did you see how the beam goes into there? It goes in the back. I don't even know how they got through. How'd they get across?
I don't know. That's funny. Yeah, there's not even a bridge. Oh, okay.
The path is all the way open over here now. Okay, I just need to do that.
That's funny. That's weird how they got across.
Now, where did the little bots come from?
Security alert. Intrusion detected in long-term storage. Intrusive program detected.
First data block recovered. Good. Just keep doing what you're doing. Memory retrieval now at 60%.
Sentry has detected active intrusive program.
Another data block retrieved. One more to go. That's 100% verified. Good job. You can use the data stream to access the next memory, as usual.
Memory file identification. Z-7A4K. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
Get away from me! What the hell are you?
It's me. We escaped the Institute together. You're my brother.
I don't have a brother. The name's Nick Valentine. And no one in my family tree is a plastic-skinned freak.
You're just confused. Let me help.
Stay away from me! I don't want to hurt you!
Goodbye, brother.
End playback.
For this one, I have to go out and get everything I need. Right now, I know that I take 2.
See, this is also some of the Cabal's mental selection process too, multi-dimensional thinking, and they're also showing some of the origins of the Cabal in this as well further back in the story. So I can see where the link is. They want certain people that are have extreme mental aptitude for things of this nature. Oh, crap.
I was hoping to jump through there. It's fine.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if you're like, you get back up on top, like falling like that always makes you want to barf. So.
I used to build a bridge over that. I was hoping to avoid that. Alright, so to drop this one, you just have the light.
Also, in this aptitude test, they want to find people that are not disturbed by different like spatial grid fluctuations, like heights and different constructs like this too. That can work in a simulation too. They have simulated technologies as well, like holodeck type of stuff as well. So they want people that aren't disturbed by like the visuals, like the heights and the vastness like that. And also in open space, they want people that aren't disturbed by sudden movements and stuff like that. You know, because sometimes the brain can't handle it, decoding wise. So they try to find the people that decoding time is very small. Like some people have a difficulty processing certain patterns like this, you know, and they want people that have a small processing time, emotionally, physically, and mentally. But they don't let kind of like the emotions of like the heights and all that get in the way.
Yeah.
More of an intellectual puzzle.
Open that one. Now that I have more of that. That's not what they want me to do. That's clever.
Yeah, this one's a lot harder.
I just think the alignment right.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Yeah.
There we go. This come out and where does it mean? Go above this one. Another one. Now I have all the things I need to turn to be. I think it's not going to be all hard. I figured out how the things should be. Fix that myself. It makes it easier, and it gets me back where I need to be.
Okay.
What I'm thinking I have to do... I need to lower the beam by 1, basically. I go like that right now. 1 too high. Oh, yeah, it's 1 too high. So.
Okay, I see what you're doing.
There we go.
Yeah, alright, I figured you get.
Intrusive indexer detected. Sentry has detected active intrusive program. Security alert. Data breach detected. Countermeasures initiated.
Another data block retrieved. One more to go. Complete memory retrieved. You can exit the simulation at any time.
Memory file identification 0Y-8K7D. Converted to audio transcription. Beginning playback.
I've discovered a curious record inside the pre-war data files of this submarine base. The Marines here were equipped with an advanced model of combat armor. There are several suits. In various states of deterioration.
He's got a thing for...
But there were more shipments of the armor on its way to the base the day the bombs fell. They could be in prime condition if the sealants have held. I have no use for them.
Man,
You
looks
never
out.
know. Maybe they'll be worth digging up one day.
Additional data appended. Armor shipments tracking information. Coordinates downloaded.
Hey. What? Oh, sorry. Just got my head full of what Dima was talking about. It's a bit of a shock. What do you think he is, really? Family?
Honestly, I don't know what to think, Nick.
Yeah. Guess that makes two of us. I spent a long time. I always thought I was just more of their discarded trash. Never thought of the possibility that someone wanted me out. Helped me escape. There's got to be some kind of proof out there. What really happened between me and Dima? I'd appreciate...
Uh-huh. Actually, I think I already found something inside of Dima's memories. Take a listen.
All right. Let me run this real quick. God. Dima really did help me escape the Institute? I wasn't just tossed out with the garbage. I must have still been in a haze from one of the Institute's experiments on me. Did I really attack him? Did he really knock the daylights out of me and leave me for dead? Damn it. Why can't I remember?
Take it easy, Valentine. People forget things. Especially after something traumatic, like what happened between you and Dima.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Well, I wanted proof Dima and I had history, and I got it. Now I just gotta figure out what to do. Should I give him a chance? Try to accept him as my brother? He might just be the only other prototype synth that exists.
I think you already know the answer, Nick. You don't need me to tell you.
Huh. Maybe next time we swing by Acadia, I'll try to be a little nicer to the old synth. Make up for lost time. Thanks, by the way. I wouldn't know the truth without you.
So now, what do you think? What do you want me to do with the information?
What do you mean?
Basically, the information. Basically, I have to give the information to one of the factions.
Okay. I would say just go with Dima.
All right. We still have to go get some of the physical stuff for it before we can return to Dima, but...
Zealotware seems so interested in Brother Death's past.
Oh, the audio is screwing up a little bit.
Oh.
It's making this weird noise. Oh, well. We'll see if it fixes in a second.
Oh, mean to do that.
What'd you do?
I messed with the zoom overlay and it minimized.
Oh, oops. There we go. There, now it's back to...
Amazing.
Now we have to go recover some of the artifacts of Dima's memories.
Oh, okay. Oh, and then he can put them back. Yeah.
Well, then you can decide what you want to do based on that. His memories are not like they're dangerous. Basically,
They're what?
They basically show how he's been playing Puppet Master on the island.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere. Ow! I hear something. A noise. Hello? Someone there?
Luckily, super mutants are not very intelligent.
No.
What's that? Someone there?
Yeah, there's a couple funny ones in Fallout New Vegas, too.
I hate it when people see you in power armor. In battle.
You could fight!
Take them all.
I saw something. I yield. Another day, another dollar.
Look at me, brother. I'll wear your guts around my...
Nice.
Going up. Ground floor.
Is it going to be painful?
Yes. It's going to be like having everything you are ripped out and replaced with something else. Someone else.
I'm ready. I wish I could say goodbye to everyone.
No one else can know. This isn't just about infiltrating Far Harbor. It's about becoming the human that synths drawn here need to meet. Reasonable. Willing to accept them as just another living thing. No greater or lesser than humanity itself.
Scanning.
You'll be part of the bridge.
If you need assistance, please approach the intercom.
That all vanishes the moment anyone
Scanning.
discovers that it's
Approved user detected. Synth prototype. Unlocking medical area door.
This thing
The
knows
woman
what I
I'm
am.
replacing. God,
How?
she looks so
Just
peaceful
who are
lying
you?
there.
I am Kai 1.1, a computer intelligence designed to control medical facilities, specifically the room through that door. You match all specifications for an approved user. Personally speaking, they were very narrow.
This must be Dima's handiwork. Guess he never thought another prototype synth would be on the island. Might as well grab anything useful we find in there.
Hey.
Go ahead.
So we just went and got and figured out the first thing that Demon did.
Going up.
Okay.
Basically, he had the leader of the Far Harbor settlement killed and replaced with a synth.
Ground floor.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I figured, yeah.
In
And I
order
know
to-
there's an option where you can do that to the leader of the Children of Adam, too. You were saying that in the previous one.
Yeah.
Who's there?
And that's one of the that's the way that you can keep both factions alive
Mm-hmm.
and do their quests. Because I'm not gonna save this, we'll do a definitive quest if you want.
Okay.
Unless you want to see that ending.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do it. Well, you said you wanted to do a definitive of all, so yeah, that makes no sense to me. So.
We just need to decide which definitive ending we want. There's a couple.
Which one is considered to be like the canon ending? If
It hasn't been announced really.
Oh, okay.
What I think it's the one where kill the children of Adam.
Okay.
I don't think I'll be any help.
Because you set off the nuke.
Oh, okay. Oh, you set up. Okay.
Only opens with a key.
I was lucky that that quest objective brought me right next to another quest objective. Go go get more storage drive. More. Tell Far Harbor about Avery's murder. So, are we gonna tell Far Harbor that Dima killed their mayor? Or are we gonna go see what Dima has to say about it first?
Yeah, we can do that first.
Because the other option is give like the access codes to the nuclear part to the Children of Adam.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm gonna hold that off.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Dima, look, I was hoping we could talk. I didn't want to believe you at first about us being brothers.
You don't have to apologize, Nick. I know it must have been a shock.
Yeah.
Yes?
I've got those storage drives you asked for.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
Maybe we can start over?
Just the two? Really?
Uh-huh.
You never talk numbers. I got what I could, okay?
Right. Okay, you're right. I never did say... I could have sworn there were 3. Well, you did your part, so I'll do mine. Thank you for recovering these.
I hope you don't mind, but I had Chase shadow you. She saw you entering and leaving the nucleus. So, what was in my memory banks? Are we closer to resolving the conflict on this island peacefully?
One of your memories was about a kill switch you installed to shut down power to Far Harbor and let the fog take them. It's all here on this holotape.
Let me see this.
Humanity has evolved past that.
I remember. I was afraid that Far Harbor might turn against us. See us as too different for their precious island. So I made a contingency plan. Mass murder. I hid the kill switch code because I couldn't stomach the thought of actually using it. Then I hid the memory because I couldn't even stand knowing I made it. What have I done? If the children of Adam were to ever get a hold of that code, they would destroy Far Harbor.
Why save them? Don't the children have reasons for hating Far Harbor?
When the fog got worse, the people of Far Harbor killed a child of Adam missionary. There's been nothing but hatred and bloodshed since. But murder is not the solution.
Don't worry, Dima. The children of Adam won't get that code. I'll protect Far Harbor.
Good. Now we just need to find some way to end this conflict. Have you found anything else in my memories?
I have a memory of yours about a nuclear launch key. You knew how to detonate the sub in the nucleus all along.
Give me a moment. I need to remember for myself. So, I chose to forget the launch key even existed. Poor Confessor Martin. Was I lying to him all that time? The submarine is rusted into the dry dock. The only target that missile is ever going to hit is the base itself. The nucleus. Where the children of Adam live. We have to keep that key out of the wrong hands. The nucleus has innocent people living there among the zealots threatening Far Harbor.
I'll make sure no one else gets their hands on that key.
Thank you.
Right. Your memories led me to a gravesite. You killed Captain Avery and replaced her with a synth. So you could control Far Harbor.
What? That's impossible. Let me see what you... I did it. I killed a woman from Far Harbor and replaced her. I stripped a synth's identity from her and made her an agent.
You're a fraud.
Maybe you're right. The compromises I've made, all without even knowing.
Yeah, it's called willful ignorance for a reason.
I'm starting to see things more clearly. We have to keep this secret from Far Harbor. If they knew I had done this, they wouldn't destroy just me. They'd come after Acadia, and then without us, the fog condensers will eventually fall into disrepair. Everyone will die. I have an idea. There's still a way we can bring peace. But the fact that I've replaced a human with a synth must remain hidden.
Make your case to the people of Far Harbor, Dima. Let them decide.
And if their judgment is to destroy Acadia, the synths I've gathered here are innocent. I'm responsible for them being here.
I don't care what justification you have. You killed someone. You have to answer for that.
I can remember it. The blood. The life ebbing from that woman's eyes. The screams. All right. I'll go to Far Harbor and place my fate in their hands. I just hope Acadia survives past what I've done.
Wait, what? You can't. Dima, if you go down there, you're not coming back up.
My dear Faraday, you know there is no other option.
Dima, there are all... always options. Don't do this. Don't leave.
If atoning for my actions can keep you safe, well, I care for you all too. Too much to do anything else.
Dima, please.
Be strong, Faraday. It will be all right.
With Dima gone, I'm not even sure what the point of all this is anymore.
I'm gambling the lives of my people. That your trust in Far Harbor is not misplaced.
Did you need something?
Want to buy something or what?
You're back. So, what did you find? Can we really trust Dima? Or is he hiding something?
I found Dima's earliest memories. He murdered and replaced someone in Far Harbor. Then he covered it up, even hiding the knowledge of it from himself.
Damn it. I was hoping I was wrong, but I just knew there was something. Do you know why he did it?
I think he was desperate. He thought it was the only way.
Has Acadia been a mistake this whole time? Is it worth saving? There are good people, synths here.
Acadia is still an ideal worth protecting. I'll do everything I can.
You're right. I know you've been doing all the hard work. I've been making a few. Come talk to me when this is all over.
Hey, Kasumi.
History
Come
is
talk to me
written by
when
the
this is all
victor.
over.
I like to think history
There's
is
a
written
lot
by
I
the
have to think
person who
about.
writes it.
I hate that when other characters hand you crap and you're already at full.
Yeah.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute. You don't have to worry, right?
My long walk is over.
What's this about?
People of Far Harbor, you know me. We have lived peacefully together for years. We have come to trust each other in our way, but I've betrayed that trust, and I've kept the truth from all of you. Early on, during Acadia's founding, I murdered one of your own. I replaced them with one of mine.
What? Who?
The identity of my agent must remain hidden. They are as much a victim in this as anyone. They will do you no further harm. I am the only one to blame.
Go on, Dima.
I wanted to prove that humanity and synth could coexist. That we did not have to fear each other. But I went too far. I see that now. I only ask that you judge me and not what we've built together. Allow the peace between Acadia and Far Harbor to last beyond this.
Peace? You call murdering one of ours peace? I say we end this bastard, and then burn his whole goddamn Acadia to the ground!
Alan, enough. Dima will pay for his crime, but not Acadia. This path you want leads to murder. Cold-blooded murder.
We leave them be. We'll never know if they're killing and replacing us one by one. No. We kill every last one of them just to be sure. Who's with me?
Acadia's blameless. You have your criminal here. Judge him, and him alone.
You're not... even... you... God damn it.
Careful. This could get out of hand real fast.
Don't listen to the mainlander. My brother knows what we've got to do.
I'm with you, Alan.
Alan's never been afraid to do what needs doing.
Everyone said that. Out of the way, Captain.
Alan, no!
Synths! Those murdering synths! I've been telling you for years we gotta do something. Time's up. We're doing it now. Grab a gun from my shop if you ain't got one. We're taking care of Acadia. Starting with that synth bastard.
Oh, this is fucking up.
Look at all the blood.
Oh, okay. I see where we screwed this up.
Oh.
To get people to, like, not attack, but still have him... You have to have done all the side quests in Acadia.
Oh, okay.
Not in Acadia, in Far Harbor.
Oh, okay. Oh, so we messed that one up? Okay.
Yeah.
It's good you had an earlier save.
Basically, you have to do all their side quests to get the people to trust you before you can
Oh, okay, okay.
go do that without, like, a negative result. You have to go to here, and then I'm just gonna get... I'm not even gonna go to him with the memories.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now we're at like an hour and 45 minutes, right?
Yeah, and if we're gonna do a channeling at the end, it probably isn't. Probably shouldn't have it too long. So
do you want to just get rid of the Children of Adam then?
Yeah, we'll just do that.
I hope you don't mind.
So, Dima,
but I had Chase shadow you.
I was hoping we could talk.
She saw you entering
I
and
didn't
leaving
want
the
to believe
nucleus.
you at first
So,
about us being
what was
brothers.
in my memory banks? Are we...
I have a memory.
Give me... So... The submarine is rusted into the dry dock. We have to keep that key out of the wrong hands. The nucleus has innocent people living there among the zealots threatening Far Harbor.
That key is the answer, Dima. We should destroy the nucleus.
You're serious? How would that solve anything?
The Children of Adam believe in division. Deep down, nuclear destruction is what they want. They just need to be convinced.
I remember having these same debates a long time ago. Maybe it's time I accept the logical conclusion. Very well. If you can convince Confessor Tectus that division is the answer his people are looking for, then the conflict will solve itself. It won't be easy as an outsider, even a new convert. But if you prove to them you can be trusted by helping them, then Tectus might be easier to sway.
Hey, Dima.
Feel free to say whatever is on your mind.
Your memories led me to...
What?
Right. Okay.
You're right.
Is that what you call just?
If they knew I had done this, and then without...
Mm-hmm. I'll keep your secret, Dima.
Thank you.
That didn't seem to stop.
As horrifying as... If Far Harbor could be made more... We could replace High Confessor Tectus with someone willing to forgive Far Harbor and work towards reconciling.
All right. Tell me what your plan is.
This will be difficult for both of us, but I think it's our only option. I'll need you to leverage your access to the High Confessor and lure him to a secluded location. You should be able to find a spot in the Bay's old command center where you can deal with him discreetly and hide the remains. Once your work is done, return here and the replacement will move in and take command.
Okay, I'll do it.
Tectus lives, but all those go there and here.
Ugh.
You're back. So, what did you find?
I found Dima's early...
Damn.
I think you...
Has Acadia been
You should head home, Kasumi. Back to the Commonwealth.
I've been thinking maybe when this is over, we can talk about it.
Sure.
Now, gotta go do the nuclear launch. Or we can replace them. Do you want me to do the replacement or the nuclear launch? The replacement seems like it'll be quicker.
Okay, replacement. We'll do that. Yeah, that's clear.
I think either way, though, I'm gonna have to do a couple of the Children of Adam's quests.
Okay, you get their trust, yeah. Yeah, that one. I knew we were going to have to circle back around to that one.
Oh, I might be able to convince the guy for a speech check. So we'll see. If I can get the nuke to go off, we'll do that one.
Okay. Whichever one
feels so good. For Green Sun, I suggest we get a move on. Let his light guide you.
The vessel is breathtaking, is it not? A machine dedicated to serving Adam's...
Pardon me.
Glory to Adam, brother. You must be the one Richter sent out to the spring. Don't appear you turned into a slobbering goon. So I'm guessing you had a favorable experience. What visions did Holy Adam bless you with?
A woman. She...
What? You? Saw the mother of... How did... I guess it's not our place to question the ways of Adam. If there is anything I or the other zealots can do to serve...
The Grand Zealot sent me. Tell me what you can about Sister Gwyneth.
Very well. As I'm sure the Grand Zealot informed you. Though I'm ashamed to admit that I failed.
I'll find Sister Gwyneth.
Then by Adam's grace, you should begin by searching the holy sites.
If you're standing here, I presume you've dealt with the heretic?
Oh.
Hi, Confessor.
Yes? What is it, child?
What can you tell me?
The mother is one of many years ago.
Sure.
We might all have been lost. You should be honored she found you, so.
I'd like to help the family.
Eager. My own inquiry. I would have you investigate this person. Should you find proof of any heresy.
Consider it done.
Superb. Here, the person in question. Leave no stone unturned. This is a chance to prove your value to Adam.
Yeah, it looks like I have to do his quest to blow them up.
Okay.
Or to get him to come with me.
Okay.
The other
Way
option.
to do it, yeah.
The other option was to go to Far Harbor and be like, "Hey, I know how to get rid of the Children of Adam." But that gets them involved in like more conflict.
Oh, okay.
The triumph of Adam is inevitable.
Looks like his quest
His
that we have to
fall
do is like
cannot
right
be
in here.
halted.
So it's not bad.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
And the
Yeah,
other
all you
one-
do have to do is convince him anyway, so yeah.
Yeah. Far Harbor ones, I know they take a little bit longer because I'm doing them independently, not realizing that I have. If you want to do the whole like keep everybody alive.
Have you dispensed Adam's judgment to Sister Gwyneth?
I heard Zealothiel was born in the heart of a rad storm. I believe it.
Oh, their bunk is in here. Down here.
Is it true? You made it past the base's guardians. Huh. Adam does watch over you, doesn't he?
If you're looking for the crypt, you took a wrong turn. My job to take care of this place. You touch anything, I'm taking the limb. Understand?
I'm mistaken. You're that dweller from Vault.
What can you tell me about the sub?
Never launched anything, if that's what you're asking. Never even made it out of the bay during the Great Division. All the better. Preserved it for us.
You said it was your job to take care of this place?
The vessel, yes. You get in the way of that, you'll have to answer to Adam. But first, you'll have to answer to me. Adam will get what's left.
You said it was your job?
The vessel. You get in the way...
Uh-huh. Pardon me.
Not here to give tours, here to make sure this place keeps running. So please, make it quick.
Great Division? What's that?
Adam's great... These days, we take the scenic route. Extended exposure to the glow. Long division, huh?
What about the sub's nukes? You can't use those?
Launch key's missing. System can't be hacked. Trust me, we've tried.
Why build a crypt in the sub? Don't you have the entire base?
Keeps our fallen brethren near his glow. Near their family. Only spotted child should spend eternity. A true honor. Denied to too many.
Why would someone be denied a place in the crypt?
You've been out there, right? This place. It's dangerous. Wander too close to the wrong settlement. Lost to the family. Adam help you, you look at Tectus the wrong way.
You don't like Tectus, huh?
Who wouldn't? Man's a damn... that is, I like Tectus just fine. But, I think you should go.
the bench in the instrument locker room just in case. Counting the moments and so forth together. Edgar.
How do you think the High Confessor speaks to Adam? Through the voice in his head?
You got a thing for antiques, huh?
I know that you can hear me. Please, please, deliver me from this.
You get stuck?
Yeah.
Brother, have you dealt with the heretic?
Place your faith in Adam and never will you err.
You should get out of here.
Sister Aubert, I found this note you penned about the High Confessor. Something like this could get you in a lot of trouble.
My note? My note? Listen, I was mad. We can pretend this...
I'll consider it.
Sure, whatever you want, but please.
Glory to Adam, my child. Did you need something?
I wanted to talk to you about Sister Aubert.
Yes. Tell me. What did you find?
I looked into her, but it seems that Sister Aubert's loyal. You've got nothing to worry about.
Really? I must say I'm surprised. Well, you've nonetheless lifted a weight from my shoulders. Here, for...
Excuse me, High Confessor.
Hello, my child. Was there something you required?
Any other work you need done?
At the moment, no.
Would you mind answering a couple questions?
I would be happy to. What would you...
How is it you came to...
We were guided here. The first of us, my predecessor, Martin, and I, had come north at the behest of Adam's great prophet, Confessor Cromwell, from a small refuge in the capital wastes. When we arrived on the island, we found few souls receptive to Adam's message. Anna. But most, they thought us a menace. We were chased from the town, driven into the wilds, barely escaped with our lives. Some of us were never the same. It was only thanks to the grace of Adam that we survived, and finally found a place that we could call home.
Didn't have anything else for the moment.
Adam keep you.
Oh, you can't get to the spot yet?
Far Harbor had their chance to embrace Adam's word.
I think I have to do some
Huh?
I think this is going to be longer than I thought.
Yeah.
I think you need to convince them and find the key. Like the nuclear launch key.
Yeah. Yeah, just so we can get to that one ending, yeah. Alright.
Location of the nuclear launch key. We're gonna rush the nuclear launch key code location, and then we're gonna find that traitor, and hopefully that's enough of the quest to get him to be willing to do it.
Okay. You would think having a high enough speech level would be enough.
I'm not surprised that it's not, based on just the way that the DLCs are meant to be played.
Okay.
Meant to take time. And they're not like normal quests. They're basically like another main quest.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's fly and let us splatter your brain!
I hear something!
That was. Then we get to the base. I think I just went onto the.
There's no game, human!
Yeah.
You die!
Stop right there!
Hello? What are you hiding?
Hey, you think you could use this?
What was he pointing out?
I think it was, usually they say that about like random items.
Okay.
I got the code to get into the place. Code. Now I just need to get launched.
Oh, almost got it. Almost got it.
Yeah. There's like a safe room that I have to get to.
Company.
Check it out. I knew it.
Gonna run that second quest real quick and then we'll head over and try to get him to 3.
Okay.
So otherwise I think you have to like fight your way out.
Uh-huh.
Otherwise I think you have to fight your way out.
Oh, okay. This makes it easier, yeah.
Scraps torn from some kind of banner, but it looks like some pieces are missing.
son. The messages are posted. I know it could mean my life, but the children must know. I was paging through a pre-war tome when I saw it. The Atom. A tiny speck of matter surrounded by endless depths. A vast emptiness that dwells within us all. It only reaffirmed what I'd felt all this time. The truth the Confessor wanted no one to hear. The lie. It's not real. We aren't all infinite worlds. Dead, cold. We are nothing. The Professor won't be pleased by my messages. But I'm not afraid. I'm going to start moving things to the old church by the West Access Road in case they decide to join me. I just hope I'm not too late to save them from Adam's lives. Place. Why have you come here? Are you seeking the truth of nothing?
The children of Adam want you dead. You need to stop defiling their holy sites.
I can't. I have a duty that is greater than myself. One that is worth any sacrifice. The children of Adam have been deceived by Martin, by Tectus. It's a false gospel, all of it. What they don't want you to know is that Adam is but a tiny mote in the vastness of nothing. Nothing is the true nature of existence. I have seen it with my own eyes. A void so vast and empty, like a night sky without stars. I know it is difficult to accept, but you must. And so must the others. They deserve to know the truth.
Look, I know you think you're trying to save the children of Adam, but you could be wrong. It's not too late to turn back and atone for your actions.
I wish...
If you stay here, you're as good as dead. You need to leave this island and never come back.
There's wisdom in your words. If I cannot save the children of Adam from their blind... Yes. Nothing's will. You should tell Richter and the others that I'm dead. Thank you for open...
There we go. But yeah, that goes right back to the worship of nothingness. There's several old religions that have to do with that. They even showed that in the movie Conan the Barbarian with the snake wizard, where he was trying to get them to worship emptiness and become empty. So
yeah,
and that essentially goes back to Orion philosophy, emptying yourself out, essentially. But also it goes back to a good philosophy of emptying thy cup. Is what it is essentially, so your oversoul can come in, but more of the oversoul can come in. But this part of it is more the Orion philosophy.
Say we get out of here.
Gwyneth's heresy must be dealt with.
Sister Gwyneth won't be troubling you any longer.
She brought it on herself. Won't ask you for the details. Doesn't really matter to me. You've done well. Adam smiles on you today, brother.
Glory to Adam.
Here, take this. It's not just a weapon, it's one of our sacred artifacts. Go forth and show no mercy to the enemies of Adam.
useful.
Yeah.
Super Sledge isn't the best melee weapon, but
that's interesting.
Bad.
Hey.
Make it quick, will you?
Hi, Confessor.
Hello, my child. Was there something you required?
The launch key for the sub's nukes. I wanted to ask you about it.
The key to division, yes. Reunion with Atom at the flick of a wrist. An object of true power. Lost to the ages, unfortunately. What did you wish to know?
If you had the key, would you use it to launch the nuke? To bring about division?
A question I've asked many a time. To experience instant rebirth as incalculable new worlds. Well, there are few gifts greater. But this island, Adam's kingdom, we have been given stewardship of this place. To abandon it, it would be an affront to everything he has granted us. Such a grand division. It is not our family's path.
I think you need to reconsider your stance on using the nukes.
You do? And why is that?
Think on the omens, the deeds I've done for this family. Adam sent me here to aid you, and I'm telling you, the nuke is the true path to him.
He sent you. Yes, it all makes sense. The true path. But alas, the point is moot without the key.
We don't need to wait any longer. I recovered the key, and I say it's time we bring about division.
You've had it this whole time? This was a test. You were sent by him, weren't you? Then let us not delay our reunion another moment. I will address the children. The launch controls are over there. It's time you made division a reality.
Oh, so we're blowing up the sub then?
Faithless must be punished.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam's chosen must bring judgment to his enemies.
Missile launch sequence.
Time to make our exit.
Could it be?
Lockdown protocol.
Gather, brothers and sisters. Do you hear his chorus? Division is at hand. Adam's chosen has unlocked the gate to his lockdown.
Lockdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lockdown complete. Commencing launch.
As we'll finish off the Kasumi one, because that completes that off. Yeah.
And that's the kicker that starts the quests.
Yeah. That was interesting.
that explosion. It was you, wasn't it?
You're not actually upset that they're gone, are you?
It's not that, it's just... all those people. They were crazy, but did they have to die? Hey, listen. So, when you first showed up, you came to get me.
Tell you about the
To
time
bring
I
me
met
home.
Harold. Interesting.
I've been thinking a lot about that. I hurt Kenji and Ray by leaving, didn't I?
Wasn't always like that.
I could have just stayed home, pretended everything was alright, but I left them. Should I go back? They obviously still care about me. Or who they think I am. They need a daughter. They deserve to have one. Everything in Acadia has been settled. I found my answers. Maybe it's time I did something for someone else.
Kasumi, please, listen to me. You're not a synth. You're the real Kasumi. You're their daughter.
That's the thing, isn't it? Now I'll never really know. But you're right. I'm real enough, aren't I? Maybe that's all anyone can be sure of. I need to start packing, and I should start saying goodbye to everyone. Thank you for everything. Maybe I'll see you back in the Commonwealth?
There's a few other characters that we have to talk to.
Oh, to finish that, round that up, yeah.
Just to see what their thoughts were on the event. Like, after. Basically, some of the main characters on the island will have, like, comments.
So, Dima.
Yes?
I've got a question.
I've got those storage drives you asked for.
Oh.
Didn't you know me before the personality?
I did notice a locked
Key? Chest? I'm afraid I don't know. You know what? This is fine. Just, well, you did your part, so I'll do mine. Thank you for recovering these.
No? Oh, I like the name. When you wear something for a long time, it kind of seeps into you, you know?
Of course. So you've done what we discussed. I saw the atomic blast from here. Felt it shake the island. In a way, I suppose the children of Adam have become one with the fog they thought was their God's messenger.
I convinced them to embrace division. They left this world following their beliefs.
Yes. At least they made that choice for themselves. Thank you. You've made some hard choices, but in the end, I think the island is better for them. Now, if you don't mind, I'm a bit tired, and there's the rest of Acadia's future I need to plan for.
Dima.
Apparently our plan to replace Tectus has failed. I sacrificed one of my people for nothing. What could you possibly want from me now?
And I'm just gonna go talk to some of the people at Far Harbor and see what they think.
Alright.
Then we'll go back to Mr. Nakano.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now everyone, silence. The bright light. The rumors are true.
Old Longfellow knows what
It
he's
was a
about.
nuclear detonation. The children of Adam,
The bait shop.
they're all dead.
About time.
Alan, We had our differences, yes. A lot of people died. Some, well, not all of them, deserve to be mourned. But others, friends, family that just came to believe differently than us.
Brainwashed, you mean?
This should be
all your
solemn occasion, Alan. Please, a moment of silence. Thank you.
Hero of Avery.
We're
Wiped
talking
out all the children
now.
of Adam.
Tectus was many things,
These
but I don't
caps are for
think he
you.
was that
If you need
eager to
anything,
meet his division.
anything
Why
for
did
my
you do
shot,
it?
you let me know.
With their beliefs, their leadership, it's safer for all of us with them out of the picture.
There's a real chance they would be a threat to us in the future. But is it wrong to have hope? To hope there could have been a better future together? I hope their sacrifice will bring peace to the island. Otherwise, what you've done... Just leave.
You ain't armed. You ain't long for this world. Buy my guns now.
Need to drown your
Here
troubles?
for trade?
Talk to Mitch, the last
How's it
one.
going?
Whatever.
How's it going?
Whatever.
Not interested.
Then beat it.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. She wouldn't be standing at all.
Beat it? Bait shop's got it.
I hope that nuke went off. Don't make the fog worse.
Guns, ammo, and
Doc.
Steven?
Your patient, Andre. He's walking around. If I'm not too careful, there's gonna be 2 doctors in the harbor.
Another day in Far Harbor.
Captain Avery's all right. Never look a trapper in the eyes. There. Something else.
Mom? Dad? I'm home.
Kasumi? Oh my god. My baby is okay.
Welcome back home, Kasumi.
It's good to be home.
You saved my daughter. Thank you.
Happy to do it, Kenji.
You don't often see kindness in the Commonwealth. I'll never forget this.
If any of you ever need help again, you know where to find us.
Kasumi, does this mean you know we're your parents, right? You're not a synth.
I know, Mom. I'm sorry. I was just so confused. I wanted to go somewhere. Anywhere.
It's okay, Kasumi. You're home now.
Listen to Kasumi next time, Kenji. Don't just try to keep her safe. Talk to her.
I know. I will. I was holding on so tightly, I almost lost her. There's one last thing you and I need to discuss. Your reward for bringing my daughter home safely. We don't have much to offer, but my father traveled the Commonwealth. He had quite a collection before he died. I buried it all near the house. I'm not the explorer he was. I don't need them. I think they would be better with you.
Thank you, Kenji.
You've earned it. Thank you again. You saved my family.
Sure.
See you around, Kenji.
Goodbye, Nick. Best of luck to you and your partner in the future.
Mr. Nakano.
Brought my little girl home safely.
Excuse me,
Thank
Mrs.
you
Nakano.
again.
Thank you
so much
for everything.
Kasumi is home, and
We're
I'll
family
make sure
again.
Kenji gives her some space to breathe.
This is how it should be.
Hey, Kasumi.
I never realized before what I put Kenji in. Right through. How much
That's close. That movie good.
Hey.
I'm on. In this line of work, you have to expect the unexpected. Still, I've got to admit, I've never had a case quite like Kasumi's.
It turned out to be quite an adventure.
Yeah, a whole island trying to kill us. Here's hoping the next case just takes us to some dingy bar. I could use a slow one. I'm glad things ended as well as they have. The Nakanos are a happy family again. As much as anyone around here can be.
Oh, so this is just randomized loot.
Mm-hmm. You made it sound like it was going to be something awesome, you know, it's just randomized stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like a special weapon or something.
Let me light your load.
Hey there.
Go ahead.
That's all for now.
Back to it, then.
Hey.
I'm listening.
I don't feel so good.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yes?
You and I need to talk.
I've got a really hard...
You're back. How did everything go with the Nakano case?
Let's just say the case is closed, and leave it at that.
That bad, huh? Alright, I'll just mark this down as closed and throw it in my better left forgotten about folder. Thanks for coming in for this one. I knew something good was happening when you and Nick started working together. Don't be a stranger, Gumshoe.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're giving our friend here all the credit.
Just keeping you on your toes, Nick.
Ellie?
Thanks again for closing out the Nakano case. You never know where some of the hard ones are going to take you.
We are done with Far Harbor's names.
All right.
Hear about the battle between the Brotherhood and it?
So what I can do then is, yeah, that was interesting. That was very interesting. Yeah, what I can do then is to round this off, see who wishes to, benevolent that is, wishes to come through. And more than likely Isaac. I'm just checking. I was seeing what the message was in that whole thing, because normally he leaves like this hint in the entire thing. I believe it was more the ancient history. It went the ancient history route in that message, kind of like the Cabal's beginnings is what essentially it was. Sometimes it does not always immediate history. That was just incredibly old, ancient Egypt, Atlantis time frame, where post, or just pre the flash freeze, there was a nuclear explosion, and that was the time of the pre-Adamites, and that's what he was attempting to talk about. There was also good long-skulled people and bad long-skulled people. There was an offshoot of people that lived up in the British Isles that were long-skull as well. And didn't really have anything to do with the Orions. Isaac, is that you? Because it's always towards the closet. I was told I was mistaken. It was more towards the bathroom, so it was like it's because of the water source, I guess. But Isaac, let's see. Did you want to come in and do questions? All right, let's see. Point out anything that we missed in that. Normally it's the reverse. Normally you point out something we miss in the gameplay, but we'll do it this way. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, through the crystal. Yes. Yes, indeed. This game set, even though what I was explaining before in the previous video about there being always difficult choices, and sometimes you had to choose between one bad choice and another. Yes, this was also true, but there's also deep Orion history, or what you call dark Orion history, or we should say human history from another timeline and parallel universe. This is what is being depicted, the children of Adam, especially speaking in that. We have talked about the synths before, where there are created beings that are synthetic in nature, that can also become very much like humans and also forget who they were previously. There are several walking amongst you now, 2 people listening, that are exactly that. There are those that were created to infiltrate society on a deeper level and either keep a stagnation, a peace, or continue on with war. And there are also variations of inborns and clones that do the same. The children of Adam are representations of those that are looming in the background and are the controllers of that, the controllers of the cloud, let's just say the cloud of the mind. In this case, it was a literal cloud. I suppose in reality it is, with the mind control that is taking place through some religious beliefs and through some indoctrinated belief systems such as this. Also, the cloud being worshipped, it gaining power Yes, this is exactly how these beings react, at least a certain first generation version of them, which Tectus actually resembled. Excuse the interruptions. There are a variant of energies today that are less than compatible with what is taking place, but it is not the type of interference that is not easy to get past. Let's just say that. So I will just go into questions.
Did the ending we chose, in your opinion, the best ending of the endings that are possible in that DLC?
Yes, it is. It is essentially the best, even though I would choose the peace for all. It may not have a tasteful ending for most people, and it would eventually be found out. To be able to cancel out that nuclear influence, let's just put it that way, is indeed the best course of action, and more than likely, as you have said, would become the canon ending to the entire thing. Now, are there innocent people hurt in this? Yes, and they are felt for in real situations, because even as we are speaking, there are people making hard choices that are very similar to this, to be able to get rid of certain influences out there. I will not say that they are white hat, dark hat, what have you, but there are people that are making hard decisions such as this. Any of these people controlling these types of situations. Now, the secondary choice, of course, would be more of the infiltration choice, the neutral choice, doing it back. And this is also taking place, taking a synthetic being and replacing people in power. He himself has picked up on these very things with people that have been around him, with friends that have seemingly changed their mind on certain things beyond that of normal control. I will not go into that further, but this happens even on the small individual level. So that part is happening. But to me, that is more the secondary, and the primary is just to bring peace, lasting peace to the area. Aside from any innocents being harmed, this is not something that is wished, but a far lasting peace. Yes.
Okay. And so would you have preferred the ending with the replacement and more innocent lives being kept alive?
Yes, that is the preferred ending. The other one, however, is the quicker. Let's just say the quicker resolution, the longer standing resolution, we should say, and the preferred one would be replacing Tectus with the synthetic. This is also, as I've said, happening in society now, but that can also have its drawbacks, creating a continuous chess game that can go back and forth for many, many decades, since that method has been used before. This is why the other one sometimes is preferred by many people. Get things done and over with, the Band-Aid rip. But if you're attempting to mold a society over a period of time, not into a war-like state, the secondary choice is preferred.
I see. In a world that's already a warlike state, however, is the Band-Aid rip more useful, in your opinion?
It depends on the situation. Both sides have been used. This is being shown right now, even with some of your cabal tactics. Your Afghanistan situation, for instance, that is what a Band-Aid rip in a very dire situation where things are not thought through would look like, even though that was part of the plan to create chaos by the cabal. Let's just say this is a type of Band-Aid rip type of situation. Now the other one would be, of course, the one where Tectus is replaced, but there are times where you want a Band-Aid rip, and there are times where instant pudding, as they have put it here, is very, very bad. It just depends on situation to situation. But in situations where the Band-Aid rip is permissible, is, say, if a certain policy is in place, that over a period of time, it would just get more entrenched and more entrenched. Then you want to delete that or erase that with a Band-Aid rip. That would be more or less on an individual policy to policy basis, or rule to rule or law to law basis. Sometimes that is the way to do things in that area. But overall, you don't necessarily always want the Band-Aid rip. It could have drastic backfiring effects.
I see your wisdom in this. However, we have no idea how well the coming to bring the two groups to peace through replacement would actually work in the long term. This is because at a certain point, their followers would have realized they were synths. And then both would either go back to fighting when new leaders took over, or they would have attacked the synth colony at Arcadia.
Yes, this is why that would also be the preferred. You see, in this instance, these are choices that people are having to make even now. Sometimes you are prolonging something by having the slow drip. Sometimes you are not. In this instance, you are correct. Later on down the road, it would have had to have been amended. But at that particular moment in time, it would manage to stave off a great deal of casualties. But later on, you see, there would have to be another tweak to the system.
So, in your belief, then, that it was kind of putting on, if you had taken the two and you'd replace them, it was just putting off something that could have ultimately been worse. And so in that case, does that mean that the Band-Aid rip is more appropriate?
Yes. See, you are actually understanding this. I may seem like I'm speaking in doublespeak, but I am actually presenting both sides of the argument as preferable to one situation to the next, even though it may sound like I am doublespeak. In this, yes, in a situation where you apply the slow drip, and you have to tweak it further on down the road in order to maybe manipulate, say, the children of Adam into a different belief system. I don't want to say manipulate, that is a wrong choice of words. Change over a period of time. Now, if that particular belief system or that particular system that has been implemented turns into a major corruption, then the other half is permissible because there is no course correction for that to take place. It has hit its critical mass and then must be extricated with a Band-Aid rip, if that makes sense.
I see. So, as with the original point that was made, there is no good ending to Far Harbor, and it's meant to show that there's no good ending to certain of these situations that the Cabal creates.
Yes, that is absolutely correct. This is why I spoke in what people would see as a double speak. There is always going to be something that you will run across that will be distasteful. People always want the kumbaya ending, let's just say, to this. So it is very comparable to Far Harbor in this respect, that going up against any plans of the Cabal, either course correcting, instant putting, or somewhere in between from policy to policy, there's always going to have to be some level of crap, let's just say, that you have to choose from one crap to another piece of crap, let's just say, in this, to be able to come out on the other end of this. This may not sound palatable to some people, but this is what is being done behind the scenes, just like in the game, where you're up against one distasteful choice or another. This is why it was unclear when you guys were viewing the previous set to now set what some of the things that I was trying to bring through. Yes, of course, the aptitude test, like what he saw within that particular game set with the memories and the recovering of memories. Yes, that was true, but the overall arc of this idea is the distasteful choices that one must make in order to either keep the peace. Not necessarily ends justify the means in that respect in more of an evil way. I am saying in order to maintain peace, in order to make sure that society evolves. Sometimes you have to be around people that you may find toxic for a short period of time to learn from that situation in order to bring about changes in society. You grow from being in that uncomfortable state. This may seem like something that people may find confusing, but this is what I wished to bring to the table with that idea.
Okay, that. Now, as for your ideas with the island in general and the theming of the cloud that has moved in, do you believe that over time, in a situation where there's an irradiated landscape and you have that sort of fallout, that certain groups could go in and remove it without it having to be naturally, like, just wear out?
Yes, you are absolutely correct, and this does happen to this day. However, not all of them have been removed within real society. But yes, a group would be able to come in and have come in to get rid of different radioactive damage, let's just say. There are alien groups that have shut down nuclear silos for that particular reason, but there are also other irradiated sites that response teams have responded to. Some of your nuclear plants also have gone into near meltdown stage that you have not yet heard about. There have been nuclear missiles that have also gotten into that stage to where someone had to step in and level the playing field. But as far as your Chernobyl takes place, just like with that particular reactor, the reason that that took place, not only was that an attack by another group, but there was also a dimensional reason this took place, because that other group created a pocket by which they could live. This was more of an Orion sect, but this was left in play for not only that reason, but to teach people that it needed to be cleaned up and what the effects of that were. It was being used as more of a petri dish. The groups in question, both human and alien, could clean that up in 2 seconds. And they can clean up the world's radioactivity in essentially, literally 2 seconds. And even the same thing goes with oil and any other pollutant. There are other races that complain the loudest, but they do not participate in the cleanup because they believe it is a human-born idea, therefore humans must learn. This is not necessarily always the way I see people as having to work together to solve problems in that particular way. But that is just me. But yes, there are teams out there that have cleaned up types of poisonings and radiations and instances like that that people do not know about, that have been in the background for many, many years, over a few decades to be exact. This is what goes on in the background.
So what you're basically saying is that the majority of alien groups believe it should be up to humanity to reverse its effects on the planet.
In some cases, yes, where humanity is guilty of creating those effects on the planet. In some instances, some aliens are causing the effects on the planet and then blaming humanity for it. I am just saying, to each his own. For any group that does a particular damage, it is up to their responsibility and personal ownership of those particular actions to reverse the damage that they have done. It is not just humans that have done damage. It's not just alien groups that have done damage, but it is several groups in play other than humans. Now there are the Earth is going through changes herself. Eventually, the Earth will be a tropical world in time. There is a terraforming taking place by a couple of other groups. You see, this is why the polar ice caps are melting. This is why it is blamed on global warming. That is more of a cover for the terraforming processes. It is being done slowly so that there isn't a flooding in a lot of areas from the ice caps melting. It is eventually being transformed over. I am talking about more or less the damages that have been done are multiple groups.
Okay. See, that would, I understand that the Earth is doing what it will, but I don't understand why, if it's about 50% alien, 50% human in the in the responsibility.
Mhm.
Why the benevolent groups have not stepped in more firmly to undo it.
This is actually a very tangled web that you have just asked about. It is a series of treaties that exist amongst multiple different races. If some get too involved in a particular area, other races may, let's just say, cry foul on this particular instance. It is all tied back into your government and what they're trying to create with the New World Order and what is known as the Galactic Federation. Think of it as an as above, so below situation, where your government and the Galactic Federation are essentially one and the same. The Galactic Federation created a series of treaties by which races couldn't get extremely involved down here unless another race stepped forward. Other races may try to prevent a particular set involvement too, upholding particular ideals, very much like some of your Brotherhood of Steel ideals, essentially in your New Vegas as well, where they were attempting to defend the previous elder in that particular quest line against your involvement and trying to change things. Think of these multiple races treaties in that fashion. This is what prevents further involvement.
So similarly to how patronage jobs are taken care of by political parties, where one party is given a job each, it's the same, but with alien groups allowed to do business and come down here and do what they will.
Yes, that is correct. But in some areas, they're allowed to be entrenched in an area. In other areas, the treaties don't allow any involvement. It may sound like a bunch of bureaucratic red tape, and that's exactly what it is. I personally do not always approve of this system. I do not approve of Galactic Federation tactics, and I never will. And there are many groups that think this way. But it is up to humans that are on the Earth, since it is more like the Wild Wild West to all of you, like I have told him. You can change the energy constant and begin to send that through the Earth nexus point out there into the galaxy and begin to change it not only temporally in time, but in energies as well, and begin to shift these policies over to a more favorable union, let's just say. Also, it would favor Earth better to become its own confederation and invite other races out there into its own, you see, very much like your United Federation of Planets, not the fascist way or like the Galactic Federation is, but in its own unique way, and then become a contender out there in the galaxy and have other races join the Earth. This is essentially the more favorable outcome in that mess.
Okay. So I wasn't trying to imply that like the bureaucratic stuff was good. I was just trying to understand the system that's currently in place.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gleaming that many good races are having to act within the same system.
Mm-hmm.
That even though it's a negatively based system.
Yes, you are absolutely correct. They're having to act within that system. Very much like how guides are to people. Think of it this way, attempting to get people to change some of their perceptions and perspectives, to be able to change them, not only change themselves, but to see the world differently around them. Therefore, noticing what your cabal is doing, therefore unraveling this whole new world order that they're attempting to create to be able to join the Galactic Federation. See, the Galactic Federation wishes to claim Earth, you see, which is to have it part of the whole, but it cannot do it without the unity of the planet. The Cabal is attempting to force a unity in its own image and with its own leadership, and Earth can never become that. So therefore, people becoming aware of what is around is good, not enthralled with it, not getting sucked into the Cabal's narrative, mind you, like with your media and whatnot, and some of the politics, the back and forth and the for and against. No. It is to create a completely different system that favors all belief systems, all types of people, all races. This would eventually have the beginnings of a new like Earth Confederation instead of becoming just another faction of the Galactic Federation, if that makes sense.
It does. I would like to know what happens with races that refuse to entangle themselves in this system but still do business here.
This is the conundrum. The Galactic Federation has a very large foothold here. They claim not interference, but they do business here via the ICC and the Cabal. You see, they do allow races certain, let's just say, resources down here that don't technically belong to them, and they trade with the ICC. You see, the ICC and the Cabal are interwoven into these treaties. People like yourself and himself are not. So therefore, you have more freedom than most galactic races within the Galactic Federation's purview and Orion purview. You see, Orions are on their council as well. This is how they got their hooks into it as well. They started some of this through the council as well, and they were invited into that circle. This is what goes on. The Cabal is bound by these treaties. The ICC is bound by these treaties. You and he and regular Joes are not. So this gives you a greater power standing as far as resources go.
Okay. My real question, however, is are there races that refuse to take part in the sort of like one for one good race is allowed, one bad race is allowed, that the Galactic Federation is opposed? Are there the races that refuse to take part in that are both good and bad, that do things here as well, and are they punished or stopped?
There are those, yes, and there are some that are stopped if they go too far into it. There are races on the good side that do get even more involved on Earth that are not bound to the Galactic Federation, and that, but they also believe that if they push things too far in an area, they will interfere far too much in this particular society, far beyond what should be influenced, if that makes sense. And yes, there are bad ones that take resources. You would call them pirates, that do exist. And those are the ones that are punished by the Galactic Federation. There are space pirates out there, folks, that do get punished by them. The other races that feel they can have a foothold here that are not bound by Galactic Federation interests are ones older than the founding of the Galactic Federation. They're incredibly old races. There's a race that is here currently on the Earth called the Trogdobulin, and they're millions and millions of years old. Even though the Galactic Federation are hundreds of millions of years old, some of these races that I am speaking of are older than that of the Galactic Federation, even in their own evolutionary path prior to any names being given, even beyond their own history. They're still acknowledged as a gene pool that has existed for longer. So therefore, they are essentially left alone, even though they are advised not to interfere in matters that don't concern them. There are some that abide by this, some that do not. But this is also why you do not see one completely taking over here, even though the Orions have essentially done this through the Cabal. You have not seen any of the other races do this because they do not wish to cause undue harm and chaos here. You're dealing with some species that are very spiritually advanced. And you're also seeing other degenerated ones within some of the pirate community, let's just say. Not all of them are bad either, mind you. There are some that are so degenerate in their ways that are very much like the Cabal. The ICC, the Cabal, and the Galactic Federation also turn their back towards what they do as well. This is also goes back to some of that rotten decision making. Some of it wanton, some of it regretful. It just depends who you speak to. Now in the Galactic Federation, to say if someone tried to take over their capital, per the treaties out there, all of the races would have to replace the government. There were some rogue humans out there from abduction situations that wanted to do just that. And they did for a short period of time with the pirate community. But the other races, since they were linked to that pirate community, the other races did not want them in charge either and began to reconstruct the original governmental template that was part of the massive treaties that were out there, you see. They originally, some of them came from a place called New Haven, which is a planet of humans and human descent lineages from abduction scenarios that could not be wiped. This is in the Pleiades. However, they went even far and beyond what New Haven wanted, you see. They became more aligned with the pirates. Therefore, they had to be quelled. So this is more of a map of what is out there in the galaxy.
And say when the Cabal is finished and has no more pull, really, we as humans don't want any part of that kind of agreement. What happens to us then, as we're younger and they won't respect it? Will there be a human and human-minded worlds like conflict with the Galactic Federation?
I do not foresee something like that, even though even if enough of the races conflicted with the Galactic Federation, there would be a galactic war like there was in the old Orion and Lyran wars. I do not believe that there is that the powder keg would go off in that particular respect. I feel there would be disagreements, and I feel that regular humans that are not aligned with those treaties would be respected at that point. They would be left alone. But at times there would be races that would show up to be able to, let's just say, schmooze the situation. But it is up to Earth humans at that stage to either accept bullying or not, and also whether to accept different ideals of the Galactic Federation or not. But Earth, I feel, will become, as I've said, its own confederation, and then gather other races from the Galactic Federation that would secede from it, therefore transforming the power face of the entire galaxy. This is a conversion I personally feel needs to take place. But also to go into further what you said, do I feel it would spark a powder keg? No, maybe with a couple of races that want to honor the old ways, but I feel it would be a more peaceful transition.
Okay, that is pretty much everything I have at this time. You've given me a lot to think about how choices are made about letting people into the system beyond what humans can allow. And thank you for your time. Any closing remarks from you are more than welcome.
Thank you. Yes, this was enjoyable. This is why you feel such a slight disruption in this. It may have seemed like this particular episode was going to start out less important than others, but this is why I wanted to see the completion of this, because of this sensitive topic that can be changed down here with human co-creative capabilities, and people, as what you've heard us all say, staying in your lane of what you are good at and passionate about. This will be not necessarily tested in later days, but kind of leaned upon, let's just say, in people, or tried in some people. I'm not saying it's going to be horrible in the days to come. I'm just saying there will be further rubs. Let's just put it that way. I will not co-create that or plant the seed, but this is how I personally am seeing it. So thank you.
All right, thank you.
Oh, all right. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, that was kind of the channel was being contested. I could feel that, but I've heard that before. We did a few shows on our Patreon, or recordings on our Patreon, about Galactic Federation agenda as well, and that's opened up a whole other can of worms to talk about these treaties and to talk about all of these types of concepts. And where it leads to all of these ill decisions that sometimes have to be made, where you're having the lesser of two evils, and it's like in The Witcher, where he attempts to back out of where Geralt attempts to back out of something. If he has to pick the lesser of two evils, he tries to just stay out of it altogether. Sometimes that's just not possible to do that, and that's also what I believe was being said there. That's the feelings I got as well. So Ryan, I don't know if you have anything else to add to this.
I do not, other than Isaac spoke highly about how things are being dealt with out there, and I think it warrants sort of people to rewatch it to try to get its full grasp.
Yeah. He doesn't really take the side of what happens out there. He has to play within it a little bit, and it's just like he hates it personally. I know he does, but it's like which I know a lot of races out there hate it. And they want it to change. I've encountered several that want it to change, and they see us as being almost like a cornerstone of getting that to change. And I would say replay that, because it's going to sound like he goes back and forth, but I could feel emotionally he was trying to bring an entire image home, so to show people the entirety of it. So if it sounded confusing, I was feeling on my end he was attempting to show all of it. So it's different when you're not getting the direct telepathy. When you're just hearing the words, you're going, wait a minute, he's going like that, but it's really I could feel all of it, the entirety of it. I wish I could convey that, but I'm hoping through this video that the energetic can be felt from it at least. So I think we can head out from this point. So thank you everybody for watching this episode of Disclosure in the Media. This was Fallout 4 Far Harbor Part 2, essentially. So next time we will we're toying with touching on the Nuka-Cola branding and all of that. I believe it was at Nuka World we were talking about. Yeah, we were thinking of touching on that, and from that point on, we will bring you other things in the future. So thank you everybody for watching this. Have a good day. Bye-bye. That was a bit of a rough channel though. Dang.
Yeah, it was kind of heavy.
Yeah, it was heavy. He was trying to push something off, is what he was trying to do. That was trying to get him not to point out these concepts. So, because once it's pointed out, it can be changed. So it was, that's the way they get away with it, is through telepathy, is by doing that telepathically. That doesn't go against those treaties at all.
Yeah, because it's not. Well, I mean, yeah, it makes sense. They're not worried about the average channeler.
No, they're not. It's the channeling doesn't violate the treaty. See, so it's so that's why they choose to do it that way. Yeah. And I didn't realize that at first. It didn't make sense to me until they explained the whole treaty thing to me. I'm thinking, okay, this actually makes sense why they're doing it this way. That why they choose to do this way and not face to face, because face to face is also a heavy violation of those treaties. Some get away with it, but and otherwise, like if you were to encounter one of them, they would have to basically run from you. That's why they run.
Yeah. No, but I think there's somewhere in the treaty, like not in the treaties, but it's like somewhere I've heard where it's like they can do face-to-face stuff, but you can't know it's them when they do it.
Yeah. It's I call it the Angel's unaware rule, where you essentially be aware that there are angels unaware, meaning that there are beings around you that you're not seeing, even right in front of you. And if you see through them, then you're seeing from what they are, and that's a violation essentially. But they don't some of them don't get that all humans eventually are going to end up that way. I think some do. They want it to happen. But yeah, anytime I've encountered an alien in public, they've either acted like they don't know me or they'll take off. So but that's I always got frustrated, and I wanted to know why. And now I get it. It's annoying, but I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand. Like, I get it, and it's interesting that they worked that loophole.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I understand the reasoning why, like, the other groups don't ban it. They're banking on the fact that they could jump transmissions and get out their information as well. So.
Oh yeah, where they could hijack the transmission and go, oh, we can hack this, we can hack this. So
that, and they're also banking on the fact that like most people won't believe everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so yeah, I could definitely see that. That makes a lot of sense now that the whole thing's been put together. It makes a lot of sense actually. Yeah. So, oh man, that was tiring to do that. That was I could feel this like sense of urgent push and then I could feel like this coming at me this way. That was the denseness you were feeling. This direction was like,
Yeah.
Like
It was like a warm heat. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I was being blasted almost like with a flamethrower to my face on low. It was like a slow broil. And it was like, and he was this way, pushing this way.